Alright, let's make it a twofer. So here's Kirby's Dream Land. One of my first Game Boy games. I was gonna say one of the best. I don't know about that. It's a fun game. It's really good. I think this is the first ever Kirby game. You don't have abilities like copy and stuff. But yeah, this is like gonna be a fun little half an hour where we get to play as cute little Kirby and fly around and eat things and go indoors and drink things and kill trees. And that's Kirby. Banging music, easy gameplay, just a nice, simple, fun romp through a very colourful game. I actually like the colour palette they've gone for this. So, yeah. I just finished Dr. Wily's Revenge for anyone watching on YouTube, so that should be up before this, hopefully. I upload it in the right order. But this would be literally just one video, 30 minutes I'm gonna guess. Chat, place your bets. How long will it take Jich to beat this game? I think 30 minutes. 30 minutes is what I'm giving myself. Maybe like 38 if I want to go a bit more specific. It's such an easy game. There is a harder mode of this game, which I've actually never beaten. I've tried it like once or twice, but I just kind of like got bored every time. I was just like, well, Kirby's Dream Land's okay, but like, you know, hard mode's hard mode. It's not really the game. It's not what you signed up for. So I don't really care about being able to beat it. I like Kirby because it's so inoffensively easy at times. I think that's part of the appeal. 6.8 minutes. That is way too quick. I cannot beat it that fast. 29 minutes, 59 seconds. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. I see. Okay. Alright, well I hope you got your timer ready. 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Okay. Alright, we got some stuff. I like Snazzy being like, it's Kirby on the Game Boy, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Good old Wispy Woods. The tree that did literally nothing to no one, and Kirby just spat apples at it. You could probably make a yeah wrestling here, but that's your call. Poor Wispy, he really does just exist. And Kirby is like, I'm gonna fucking kick your shit in. 6 hours and 12 minutes. Alright. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, apples. Yeah, wrestling or some shit. Who cares? Well said, buddy. Such a lovely voice. So, anyone here a Kirby fan, or like what's everybody's thoughts on Kirby? I'll be honest. Well, I'll let people answer first, actually, before I give my opinion. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no, this is normally you to spit loads. That's the spicy food. This one's the one where I can just kill stuff by walking into it. Whee! Okay, so we have a Kirby not really and a nah. Okay! Wow. But I've only ever played this Kirby game, I believe. This is a fun one, but it gives you a very wrong impression of Kirby. Because the other games are just not like this. This was very much like, I feel like it's like a trial period. Like they wanted to see if the idea of Kirby worked before they, oh shit, Before they oh shit. Before they went and did like Kirby's Adventure, which I think is like more of an actual Kirby game. Okay, so I've played no word coming to mind. In Super Smash Bros. Yes, but never played any of the actual games. Oh, okay. Only, oh wait, no, I already know them. Okay. I have played this, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby's Adventure for the NES, oh, and Superstar as well. And basically, my opinion of them is Kirby's Dream Land, fun, easy game. For like 20 plus years, it was the only Kirby game I'd played. So when I played Adventure for the first time, I was really confused by it. Because it was like, it was too long. I think the thing is, like, I'd like conditioned myself to be like, nah, Kirby's a 30-minute game. You don't play Kirby for hours. That's not a thing. I mean, okay, maybe Kirby's Adventure isn't hours for a lot of people, but I think the first time I played through Kirby's Adventure, it took me quite a while. But I played Kirby's Adventure first after playing this, and I didn't really like it very much because it was just too different and it bothered me, and I really dragged ass with finishing it. I have played duck emoji Kirby games, Jich 2022. That is what I said, isn't it? I guess it is. I'm on stage 3 in like, I think 5 or 6 minutes. I think there's 5 stages for some context. But yeah, so in my head as a kid, I'd always thought this was just like a really great game, but it was so like a casual game. It was like a game that I'd turn on if I just wanted to beat something real quick, I guess. Really good music. A lot of ideas being showed, but it feels like a demo. And then, as I said before, I played Kirby's Adventure, and like that one just didn't work for me. And then I did Dreamland 2, and that really didn't work for me. I'd like, because they added like pets you could ride in Dreamland 2, I think, and like it was doing too many things, which is weird because like it's existed for so long, and they actually introduced them really gradually, but I just couldn't get myself into it to begin with. And then me and Saria played Kirby Superstar, and that was it. I really liked Kirby Superstar a lot. I did not like the Great Cave. Oh yeah, that's death. I did not like the Great Cave Offensive part of Kirby Superstar very much because I felt like it just never ended. But I also did like it because it was a collectathon, and I liked those. So that's a hard one to explain, but I think I'll enjoy going back and playing it again, I think. Maybe the time was just wrong. But I'm definitely interested in trying Kirby a bit more. And as I say, I realized there wasn't actually a little playthrough of this on the channel anymore. At least I don't think there is. Can someone quickly check that now, actually? Please? Shit, there might be. I might have left that one up. I don't remember. But I don't think there is. Because I know Saria said she's just not really into Kirby. I think she's kind of in the consensus that I think a lot of people, including myself, generally in. Which is like, Kirby's cute. You want to like Kirby. But not everyone likes the games that much. There is not. Okay, I didn't think there was. Because I don't think I remember that being something we enjoyed doing together very much. You know, that just happens. I mean, yeah. So, I'm looking forward to trying them again. I think from the tiny bit of Kirby's Dream Land 3 that I played, I really liked 3. I just didn't get very far into it before stopping. So, I like the art style for 3 a lot. just think we can beat 2 games in one stream, and it will have taken only an extra 30 minutes at most. Yeah, I honestly think that's the best way to sum up this game. I never really thought about it before. But yeah, this feels like Kirby's like Kickstarter demo. Like they released this to the general public and were like, would you fund it? And people were like, hell yeah. And then Kirby's Adventure's like the real thing. Although if I remember right from the box art, Kirby was actually white in this game. So this color palette being pink is wrong, but it's also right, because that's what Kirby ended up being. Because I remember as a kid I thought Kirby was a ghost. I don't really know why we had Kirby's Dream Land thinking on it. I don't know what like caused my family to go, yeah, we'll give this game a shot. But I'm glad we did, because it was really good. I'm just surprised that although I remember everyone in my family enjoying it, we never got another Kirby game. I think I own 2 other Kirby games, because I have Dreamland 2, like a physical cartridge. And for like a Christmas a long time ago, my mom got me Kirby Triple Deluxe. But I must confess that I don't think I've ever actually played it, because it's something I've been meaning to do and just not doing. But I don't know. I think, you know, basically like what Hayden said a moment ago. Also, hi Hayden, I don't think I actually ever properly got to say hello to you. I think you just kind of dropped in, all sneaky like. But, like, people like the aesthetic of Kirby so much. He's so inoffensive. I thought Kirby was a later gen Pokemon. Oh, fair enough. He's so likable. How am I doing on time so far? I think I started, from when I looked down at the recording time, it was like an hour 41. And I'm now at like an hour 52. And we're on stage 4 or 5. So, I think I may have overshot with the time a little bit. My first Nintendo games were odd for a 4-year-old. Ocarina of Time, Doom 64, and Shadow of the Empire. What the fuck is Shadow of the Empire? I want to say Star Wars? Beep, 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 beep. Star Wars game, okay. Kirby. Yes, Jeremy, that is correct. Whee! Don't do it. Don't do it. Oi. Go on, spit one out. Gimme, 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 gimme. Okay. I'm definitely gonna die at some point, but yeah. Wait, Mega Man is gone? Yeah, it's done. It's done, buddy. Oh, Snazzy already said that, sorry. Is the Mario Land playthrough still on the channel, Snazzy? I mean, that would be in the one-offs playlist if it helps. If you want to be able to find it quicker. That's just my go-to, like, quick checks the channel guy. Snazzy's like the most admin-y admin in the chat, because he's my default guy to ask things. Mostly because he just does them straight away. That makes him sound like he's like my little bitch. I appreciate that, Snazzy. I had a really good 4th and 5th birthday. Ah, starts reading the chat, almost dies. Got my N64 for the 4th and the Game Boy for the 5th. Then my mum and dad split up and got a PS1. Sounds like you got mostly the same consoles in the same order I did. Except I think I got a Game Boy before a 64. I remember getting a PS1 and just being like, what is this? This isn't Nintendo. There's not a Mario Land video? Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna do Mario Land at some point. That's weird. I thought we really enjoyed playing Mario Land. I don't know why that would have been taken down. Ah! I liked this cloud boss. You know the funny thing, I don't really know why I picked to play this version. Because this is in Kirby Superstar. Like, this whole game is called Spring Breeze, and it is literally just this game. I don't know why I thought, yeah, let's play the Game Boy version. I look calm? I shouldn't look anything, Jeremy. I'm not on the screen. Yeah. Me and like everyone in my age range got a chipped PS1 with like 50 bootleg games. That sounds good. First Nintendo game was New Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. PK Silly, you're making me feel old, don't do that. Everyone's dad knew that one guy. I cannot confirm or deny that because I haven't lived with my dad since I was like 8. First Game Boy memories are playing Pokemon Blue at school during lunchtime and crying when I never caught a Metapod. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Had an NES followed by a Sega Saturn followed by a PS1 during my childhood. Sega Saturn. Wow. I always wanted one of those and I'm not really sure why. Because they looked kind of crappy. No disrespect intended when I say that. It's just, that's my take I've had on them my whole life. It doesn't necessarily mean they are, it just means that's what I know. I like that Wispy here gets Homer Simpson mouth when he attacks or gets hit. Good old Game Boy Color palette. Achievement unlocked. Oh yeah, there's achievements. Whoops. Forgot about those. Kirby is a guy or a girl. I don't really think Kirby has a gender. I think Kirby is just Kirby. Well, I think they have referred to him as a he. So I guess that kind of means that he must do. Kirby's got a big dick. A monster dick. Oh god, I just started thinking about that really cringe Kirby song by Starbomb. I like Starbomb, but that was not one of their best. A song about fucking Kirby was not the way to go, believe it or not. I do think he'd give a pretty epic beach, though. He does the suck. What am I saying? Never had an OG Game Boy. I had the purple transparent Game Boy Color. I think we had like a shared Game Boy. The first console that like was mine and like mine was like home console was a Pikachu N64 that to this day I get told was not mine, even though it was given to me on my birthday. Because I moved to America and my mum gave it to my sister, and I think she basically just doesn't want to admit that it was mine because she gave it away whilst I wasn't in the country. I wasn't planning on coming back, so I can't really get mad. I'm gonna die to this boss. I feel like I always do in the boss rush bit. And my first handheld console was the classic, like, that really awkward shaped Game Boy Advance. Like the purple clear version of that. I don't know who designed just the shape of that thing. But it was not the best. And then from there, I think the consoles I got that like shit that like belonged to me in order. It went let me try to remember my history of consoles. I never had my own GameCube, I know that. We had a shared GameCube. I think it was a Nintendo DS that my dad bought. He got it imported from the US. It didn't come out over here for like another like half a year. So for quite a long time, me and my brother had a DS with just Mario Kart DS. And we couldn't get anything else for it because the DS wasn't out over here yet, which was really fucking cool. Then it was a Wii, I think. No, then it was the PS1. The PS1 came before the DS. Sorry, my timeline's all messy. But I bought like 2 games for the PS1. That was all I ever had. And then it was a Wii. And then from there, I don't remember too well. I think it was like a 360 maybe. Oh, there's a PS2 somewhere in there as well, actually. I don't remember where the PS2 falls. Before the Wii, before the DS. Yeah, so PS1 then PS2, even though I never really got much on my PS1, I just kind of got a PS2 anyway, which I definitely got a little more on, but still not very much. And then the Wii, then it was the 360, then it gets really blurry for some reason. I think that it was like a 3DS. Then fuck. I'm like really trying to remember. I think I got a Wii U and then I got a PS3 when I came back from the US. Then then I got an Xbox One. Worst decision. I bought that one myself. I think that was the first console I ever bought, like myself, brand new. And then I got a PS4, and then a Switch, and I just kind of randomly inherited my mom's SNES and NES recently. She's just like, I'm having a clean out, you can take them. So like I have those, but Sari already had a SNES, and we use a Retron anyway, so like it's not actually set up. But I have those 2 available. Alright, DDD, it's you or me. It's you or me. And that's game. There you go. That was like, what, 20 minutes? I was 10 minutes over on my prediction. That really was the entire game. Yeah. It's a very short game. Oh, and at some point I got a Game Boy Advance SP with the tribal design. I still have that. I don't remember where that falls into the line, actually, but that was another thing. Or what did everybody think of Kirby's Dream Land? Let's hear it. What did everybody think? From 1 to 10. I think I give Kirby's Dream Land like a 6. It's good, but it's not really much. I mean, obviously, the thing is, I know I can't shit on it too much because there's the hard mode. It's just, I feel like once I've beaten it, I don't then want to play it again, but like slightly different. If that makes sense. Oh, and I had a Master System at some point when I was young too, but I don't remember that at all. Again, I think that one was shared though. Just reading the chat real quick because I've been talking about consoles. Dan mentioning the tribal design is what reminded me of it. Everyone's always talking to Reggie through the chat. He's not here, guys. I'm sorry. Bye-bye, Kirby. It was quick and oddly colored, so 4 out of 10. Oh, it's just a default color palette. Like, I didn't actually set this up myself. The emulator picked this. Simple but fun, 7 out of 10, 4 out of 10. You beat it in less than 6 hours and 12 minutes. 6, too short for my liking. Kirby was never seen again after this. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, PS2, GameCube, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Nintendo DS, Nintendo DS, Switch. I believe is all the consoles I had. Stancy, you had a Wii U as well. Come on now. Respect the Wii U, dude. Such a good console. Yeah, so you can do... I'll show you, like, what it is. Press up A and select on the title screen. Okay. I think you actually have to reset the game. I'll show you the difference. This is like way harder. Truthfully. I think it's mostly just because it's not as memorized. Okay, I think the thing about Kirby is I know what everything's gonna do. There's a cake that was spooting everywhere. That was pretty cool, right? Everybody like the spooting cake? It's a pretty nice challenge mode. I think even the bosses fight a little differently. It's pretty nice. See, he does that now. He goes and he shoots at you. He didn't used to do that. He also jumps like at a really random time, so you can't just like literally catch his bomb and spit it straight out. It doesn't work like that. I'm taking damage, guys. Spooting cakes are everywhere. Wii U is awesome. Me and my sister still play Mario Party 10 on Wii U. See, I died on the first level. I mean, admittedly, I was also reading chat, but I died on the first level. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't actually want to play Kirby's Dream Land like hard mode. I just never do. I always go to play it, and then I'm like, nah. I kind of like that it's just this really easy baby game. I don't really like Kirby when it gets a bit more challenging. You do need to get a new brick cable for that, Snazzy, because then I can show you how to play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on your Wii U. Are you a fan of Star Fox? Yeah, Star Fox is pretty cool. I've only played the first and the second one. As in the 64 second one, not Star Fox 2 for the SNES. Well, that's it. I've crossed 2 games off my list in one day. So, I'm happy. That took literally 2 hours on the dot. No, not on the dot. It's been 2 hours and 8 minutes. But it's not been very far into it, is what I more mean. 2 full games. Yes, I did mean Lilac Wars. Forgive me, Dan. Star Wing and Lilac Wars. That's what I meant. Ooh, my external hard drive has been dispatched and will be delivered tomorrow. Right. So next week I'll be doing Mega Man 2. And then it looks like on my list of games I want to play, there's nothing I want to stream until I reach the 24th of September in my to-do list, which is 92. I'm currently watching WCW Saturday Night, 1st of August, so I've got quite a lot of episodes to watch before I reach that. So I'll be taking a small pause from streaming old shit after I do Mega Man 2 next week. And as soon as I'm caught up to the 24th September on my list I'm working down, I'll be doing A Link to the Past randomized, because we already have a regular playthrough of that on the channel. So I'll do a randomized to make it different. But that's, you know, that's all in the future. We're doing Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy next week, which, if I remember right, is a lot better than Dr. Wily's Revenge was. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm sorry this one was a little bit short. I know last week I went like almost 4 hours, but there just wasn't enough content. I know I could probably bust out Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy as well right now. Honestly, I think it's short enough. Mega Man 2 average time on How Long to Beat is 1 hour. Whereas Dr. Wily's Revenge was 2 hours. So they actually say that Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy is considerably shorter for the average playthrough. So that'll probably be a pretty short stream next week, which means I'll probably just do some Genshin Impact afterwards. But thanks for watching. I feel like me talking at the end of this video is probably about as long as Kirby ended up being. So that's kind of funny. But thanks for hanging out. More classic shit next week. Bye bye.